Now, over time, this has been the natural filter of the ecosystem into Lake Victoria, meaning that the water flow all the way from Nachivo Channel, from Kawempe, Bwaise, Kololo, the golf course, from this side of Banda, all this, the water levels filter through these channels and should be able to flow into Lake Victoria. As you know, initially Kampala was a city of 7 hills. The whole hill system would be flowing and being filtered into the lake. National Water and Sewage Corporation also had a lagoon, and you'll see that the lagoon, which brings in sewage from the nearby residential areas which had been designed and gazetted, like Kololo and so on and so forth, including these areas of Bugolobi, will filter into the lagoon. What has happened now, therefore, is first of all, the lagoon has been fully surrounded and occupied by illegal residents or people who are staying there who will number over 5,000 to 10,000. They only have one toilet. You can imagine the danger and the threat it has to humanity and those people who are staying there. Now, two, the danger this occupation of this natural filter in terms of a wetland, which is supposed to filter into the lake, is now being eroded. It means that the other water flows will take in, first of all, Kavera, the polythene, and all this dirt, oil and so on, into the lake. That is a killer for the lake. Uncertainties is now being destroyed because you find that people through the corruption in Kampala City Council and some of these other areas and Ministry of Lands have issued titles so that you have somebody who has a title on a wetland. Now, this is protected. Now, Bugolobi, the lights are completely off. Most of the areas don't have lights. The roads are properly, you can see that the roads don't even have names. You see that some plots do not even have plot numbers. The residential areas have completely lost the internal working mechanisms. What we are saying now is that we are going to reactivate, work together with the local structures, the LC1 systems, LC2 systems, so that the LC systems can be reawakened, can be brought back to life, and we'll support them. We'll have a central command and control center. We are going to have security and working with the police, and I'm happy that the DPC, Ginger Road, and the commander, Bugolobi, are now working with our team. We are going to set up a command structure using the private security organization that we are going to accord the guarding of Bugolobi. The PSOs will work in conjunction with the police to ensure that all these areas are properly guarded. There is law and order. That is the direction we're trying to move on. And ensuring that we have Keep Bugolobi Clean exercise every month. I want to assure you that the future is bright in collaboration in what we would call Bulungi Bwansi. Okay. We think that working together, each resident or each landlord or homeowner will be able to contribute a token, which we'll be able to have, and we have what you call the governing council, and we have an accountant, or what you call secretary for finance. We already registered by the Uganda Registration Bureau. We are together. We are setting up a full structure of what you call the board of trustees, the governing council, and then we're going to have, and we've already appointed an estate manager and one in charge of operations. The token collections on a monthly basis will now help to manage and to operate and to make sure that the organization operates very well and the structure and the systems are in place. This is thinking outside the box to NEMA. And we are going to invite the Minister of Kampala City, who I've been in touch with. I've been in touch with the mayor, the Lord Mayor, Elias Rukwago. We've been in touch with the KCCA Executive Director, and the engineers, the Mayor Nakawa Division, the RCC. I want to assure you that this collaboration will go a long way. What do we mean? In terms of coordination, in terms of the work, we think that these efforts will pay off, meaning that these coordinated initiatives will tremendously improve the well-being of the people. About the landowners, the people who have titles, I'm told that the Ministry of Lands has the documentation. They have been in court. I think it has also taken to cabinet. I think the matter now needs to be resolved by the highest level, maybe His Excellency the President, because if we don't preserve the wetlands, then we're really in danger as a nation, really danger in a nation. That's what is happening in places like the cutoff on Masaka Road, where you see that the water has taken its direction. Because wetlands, you're saying the Katonga Bridge. The bridge is a result of us neglecting, failing to respect what God gave us, the wetland. The moment you interfere with the ecosystem, God, who has designed this earth, because the manufacture of land stopped in Genesis chapter 1. Therefore, God who created this beautiful earth and left it to man to manage in the best way he can, we are mismanaging the ecosystem, and that's why we are paying heavily for this kind of thing. Tujja kwesangira dda nti no tujja kunoonya amazzi gye tuyita irrigation.
Kamanya nanyi ni kifo bayemu